All right. So start now.
Hi, Adib.
Hello everyone and welcome to our learning hour session. I'm Adib and I'm delighted to be a host for today's session. We are honored to have our expert trainer, Mr. Nizam, who will be sharing valuable insights on Google Sheets Crash Course, Essential Features Explained. All right. During the session, please feel free to ask questions in the chat box below. Mr. Nizam will address all questions at the end of the session. As a reminder, please keep your microphones muted throughout the session to avoid any distractions. Without further ado, I hand over the floor to Mr. Nizam.
Okay, thank you, Adib. Okay, Assalamualaikum. Very good morning to everyone. Okay, my name is Nizam. You can call me Nizam. Let me prepare this first. Okay. All right. My name is Nizam. You can call me Nizam. All right. So today I'm going to share with you some insight about Google Sheet. Maybe some of you have heard about Google Sheet. Maybe some of you have tried Google Sheet. And maybe some of you have tried to compare the ability of Google Sheets and Microsoft Excel. Okay, and maybe there are some of you who cannot differentiate between Google Sheet and they cannot differentiate between Google Sheet and Excel. Okay, because some people they thought that as long as they saw boxes, they thought that, oh, that boxes means is an Excel. No, because Google Sheet is a spreadsheet. It seems like Excel. Excel also a spreadsheet. Google Sheet also a spreadsheet. And if you have tried WPS, WPS also a spreadsheet. Okay, it's just that Google Sheet came from Google, and in their Office suite for Google Sheet, they call it Google Workspace. They have Google Sheet, Google Slides, and also Google Doc. Okay, these three basically equal to Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel, and also Microsoft Word. Okay, so if you ask me which one is much better, it depends on your need, what you want to do, and what is your need at that moment, and why do you want to use this device, this and that. Okay, and if you want to go for more advanced features, or you want to go for more advanced tools that you can use, I'm suggesting you to use Microsoft Excel. But if you look for something about collaboration, means you want to collaborate with others, means others can try to do the work with you. Okay, so those kind of things, that one you can use Google Sheet. Okay, but for information, Google Sheets and Excel both able to do collaboration. All right, it's just that Google Sheet by Google, Microsoft Excel is by Microsoft. That's all. So I'm going to share with you my slides. Okay, how to share my slides? Share. Okay, good. I'm going to put me on the left side. Okay, should be okay. Oh, this nice. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my slides here. Okay. All right. So now we are going to talk about unlocking the power of Google Sheets to see what Google Sheet can do. It is very important for you to really know about Google Sheet. So you have to know what Google Sheet can do and what it can't. All right. In the age or in the nowadays age, okay, nowadays age, all right. Most of people have devices such as they got tablets, they got laptops, they got iPad, and they got tablet from Android tablet. They got also got their phones, this and that. Okay. In terms of mobility, I'm telling you, Google Sheet is the one that you can choose. Okay, it is quite good for mobility. That means you can use Google Sheet in you can use Google Sheet in your Samsung device or inside your other type of tablet, and also you can have the same features in iPad and also inside your iPhone. Okay, the only downside about Microsoft when we talk about mobility is when you try to use Microsoft Excel in MacBook and you try to use Microsoft Excel in a PC, in a Windows device, totally there are not all of the features that you can find in Excel in Windows, you can find in Mac. Okay, because most of the more advanced features in Windows, in Excel in Windows, you cannot find it in your Mac. Okay, so that is the downside of using Microsoft for mobility. Okay, but it's different with Google. Oh, sorry. Before I proceed, The reason why, because Microsoft and Apple, they're basically competitors. So definitely competitors, they won't give full features from their products to their competitors. Okay, because Apple and Microsoft, they both have Windows, they have software, this and that. Okay, but compared to Google, Google is like more neutral to both of them. That means whatever features that you have in your Google Sheet that you run in your iPad, it will be the same. It will be the same Google Sheet that you run in your tablet. And it is also will be the same in the device that you run by Chrome, which is we call as Chromebook. Okay, when I say Chrome is a Google Sheet. It is a Google product. Okay, so my advice is, if you are trying to work within these three devices, Chromebook, Microsoft products or Windows, or MacBook or Apple's product, you use Google Sheet, because those three can work together seamlessly, and it works like very excellent compared to Google. All right. So remember, as compared to Microsoft, and remember, your Microsoft Excel in your PC is not the same with the Microsoft Excel that you find in your tablet. Okay. All right. Because in the PC is a full features Microsoft Excel. All right. And Excel in your PC is totally not the same like Excel that you use in your MacBook. Okay. Because MacBook lack of features. In PC, they got all features. But if you use Excel in your tablet, if you use it in your iPad, or use it in your Chromebook, whether you're using it in your PC or use it in your MacBook, they all are the same. That makes Google easy to handle. Okay, for whoever in the move, they keep on move here and there, and maybe they are calibrating with different devices. So that's the good choice. Okay, it doesn't mean that that Google Sheet doesn't have any downside. The only downside of Google Sheet is their features is not so advanced compared to Excel. But if you are getting used with your Excel, definitely you can use your Google Sheet. But it depends on how good are you in using your Excel. Okay, as I tell you, this is analysis tools. That means they have their flow. All right, so the first advantage of Google Sheets that we're going to talk now is this one. Okay. All right. So today, for this 1 hour, I'm going to talk about the calibration, about the automation by using formula. I can show you what formula that Google Sheet have. Okay. And maybe some of the formula you are very familiar in your Excel, but not all formula in Excel you can find in Google Sheet. All right. Most of the high-end analysis formula you can find in Google Sheet. But most common formula that you use in your Excel, you can find in your Google Sheet. Okay, and I have a very exciting news for you to tell you. Okay, in Google Sheet, there is new updates that long waited in Google Sheet. Okay, which is already have in your Excel. So now Google Sheet already updated. So now they have the features that normally I use in Excel. Okay. All right. So now another one is visual. Okay. So we can visualize data same like Excel. So if you are getting familiar with Excel, your Google Sheet won't be a problem. Okay. Now next. Okay. So now the most important thing is collaborations instantly. If I do something in my PC right now, I want to instantly share with others. That means the people from my team or from my network or my client, my boss, okay, or my friends, they can see the result instantly. Okay. So these features actually quite new for Microsoft Excel, but these features is actually built into Google Sheet. Google Sheet have these features long before Excel. Okay. Excel only just recently have, not recently, I think started from 2013, 2012, something, somewhere in that area. So they have these features. So now Google Sheet, they have these features, and they do these features, and they execute these features with excellency, with very excellent accuracy. That means whenever you update, within a few seconds, this part will update. Okay. All right. So the real-time collaboration here is we have this simultaneously editing. That means if I share my document with others, I can see what others are doing. Okay, because Google Sheet allow multiple users to edit the same document at the same time. Okay, so it makes it very easy for you to do your work. Okay, the key component why Google is very excellent in sharing, in calibrating their software, okay, in doing the collaboration, okay, because of their cloud storage. Okay, if you realize all of the file that you save in your Google Sheet, okay, will be saved in your cloud, which is Google Drive. Okay, because they are using Google Drive, that makes these features possible. If you still remember, like in Microsoft Excel, previously, before they got the sharing, they call it sharing, okay, they got what we call as spreadsheet share, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, you can share your spreadsheet. That means you put your spreadsheet in your server, in your physical server, and then everyone can edit from the same spreadsheet. But the problem with that features is only one person can edit at one time. Okay, but now, all right, with this new collaboration features, okay, from Microsoft and also for Google, yeah, it's very possible for you to do, to edit a single file together. Okay, I will demonstrate to you after this. Okay, and you'll be able to see the instant changes. Whatever changes you made in your previous file will be shown in here, and it also the advantage of this one, it also increase the efficiency of your teamwork. Okay, so that means you don't have to wait for emails. We don't share emails anymore. All right, nowadays we are not sharing emails anymore, whether you are using Google Sheet or you are using Microsoft. Both did not share files anymore. If you still sharing your file, let's say by sending emails, stop doing that. That's not the way, that's not the new age method. Okay, now we only share links, where those links you can control who can open it, who can edit it, who can view it. Okay, and you also can give up your authority on that file to the new user. Yeah, you can do that for Google Sheet. Okay, all right. So, okay, the benefit of simultaneously editing is because of collaboration. Okay, if you do brainstorming, you can straight away do brainstorming, and also it increases your efficiency. Okay, so imagine now, I think most of the company, some of the company, they still apply work from home, WFH, work from home. Okay, when you apply work from home, maybe you need to edit the document spontan. Okay, at that moment now. Okay, you don't wait for the people to, okay, wait, I'm going to edit this and that. You can just simply edit it there. Okay, edit your document anywhere you want. And even though if you want to edit your document and you don't have your laptop, because this is a Google Sheet, you can use your device, your phone. Okay, you can use your tablet. Okay, and you can use any other device that you have in your hand. Okay, compared to Microsoft. Okay, because if you are using Microsoft, right? Using Microsoft, I know that Microsoft, they got the online version, they got the apps version. Basically, online and app version, they are similar, but some people they still think that if you want to edit Excel, you need to have Excel inside your document and inside your PC. But now it's no more because it works same like Google Sheet. So if you want to edit your Google Sheet, you don't need to install anything. Even though your Google Drive, you don't need to install anything. Okay, everything is in the cloud. Everything is directly in the cloud. That's why you cannot find. That's why you cannot find any software. When I say software, like software that have format exe, educational software to be installed in your PC. Okay, most of the time you don't see that. All is apps only because the purpose to make the apps, to make the software become slimmer and then smaller, easier to handle. All right. Okay, so that's what Microsoft tried to do now. All right. Microsoft just follow Google steps. But now, if you talk about efficiency and collaboration, I choose Google Sheet. Okay, because Google Sheet, they are good in collaborations. See what I have next. Okay. All right. So I'm going to demo to you the live editing process. Okay, and about the commenting for discussion. All right, and see what we can do with this. Okay. Let me first. Okay. I will stop my share first. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, this will be my screen. Okay, good. Now, okay. So when I want to start a Google Sheet, definitely you won't find any Google Sheet apps. Okay, you won't find any Google Sheet app. Means if you're using your Windows, you cannot find in here. Okay, you cannot find in all here, and you cannot find your Google Sheets in here. Definitely you cannot. Okay, definitely you cannot. But if you are using your device, such as your phone or your tablet, okay, phone or tablet, definitely you can find and install inside tablet or device or phone. Guys, a good thing, sometimes our storage is full. Okay, sometimes our phone storage is full. Maybe we have around 1 to 8 only. When we have only 256 storage, we cannot install things. You can just run it on the web. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, now. So now I'm going to start my Google Sheet. Okay, so this is my Google Sheet. I start with new one, Google Sheets. Okay, definitely this is my Google Sheet. And these are some recent files that I've run previously. And this one, it shows owned by everyone. That means any file that I share, any file that others share will be shown in here. These are the file that I have previously. Okay, so if I click on that, I can choose whether owned by me only or any file that is not owned by me. Okay, example like this one. This one is not owned by me. I think, yeah, these are the file that doesn't own by me. Maybe this one is shared by other people. Okay, they share to me. Okay, so these are the file, this and that. So nothing to worry about this one. Okay, the interface is very, very simple. Okay, so here's my Google Sheet. And see on my right side, this is my account there. Okay, that's my name there. Okay, and if you want to access more Google Workspace products, you can click here. Okay, so this is all the Google apps that you had. Okay, these are all the, oh, sorry. These are all the Google apps that you had. Actually, you can use any of this, provided you have access to this. All right. In this
Nizam,
case, yep.
we can't see your screen.
Oh, I did not share the screen. I think, oh, sorry, I forget to share my screen. I'm so sorry.
All right,
Thank you
thank
so much.
you.
Okay, good. I share this one. Okay, good. Now can you see my screen? Okay, thank you so much. I'm so sorry, I did
Can
not
see.
realize. Yes. Okay, thank you, Caroline. Okay, so these are all the Google apps that you had. Okay, these are all the Google apps that you had that you can use, that you can try, that you can explore. Yeah, you can do whatever you want from here. Okay, guys, if you want to start a new one, just start a new spreadsheet here. That's a new spreadsheet. And definitely your new spreadsheet looks like this. Okay. And on your right side, this is the new things. This is the new idea. This is the new item that I will tell you just now. Okay. This is the most exciting things that happen in Google Sheet. Here, the tables here. I will explain about table later, right? Because this is the long-waited features I waited in Google Sheet. Because previously in Excel, I have this, and I like to use this method. But in here now, it already updated. Okay? All right, good. No worries about the tables. Okay. So definitely when you start Google Sheet, you won't have anything. Okay? There's no title, but you have to save it first. Okay? All right. Okay, let's say I want to share this file first. I want to share with others. I share with my another device here. On the left side here, I got another device. And I will explain to you how we can see what the editing go through. Oh, guys, before you proceed to anything, you want to do anything with your Google Sheet, remember this flow. Whatever you want to do with your Google Sheet, okay, this rules actually works not only in Google Sheet, it also works with your Excel. Okay, remember about this. Okay, you have to have a database. Guys, can you see my screen now? Okay, database, and you have a query, and then you can have a report. Can you see the writings on my screen? Okay, all right. If you can see, then it's okay. Should be okay. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, all right. So that's rule. Database query and report. That's all. That's the main rule in doing this. Okay, so let's say I want to share this file because I haven't done anything and I want to share with my team. What I do on my right side here, I have share button there. Okay, because this button shows that this document private and only share to me, only share by me. So I can click there. Okay, but definitely it will ask you to save the file. You cannot have a generic name. Definitely you have to save the file. In my case, I will save the file as Excel Academy. Okay, Excel Academy. Okay, Excel Academy. All right. Then I just save it. Pump. Okay. Once I save, now this is your share interface. All right. You can share with people inside your team or outside your team. Okay. If you are using share features in Microsoft Excel, most of the time you have two type of share you can have, whether you share from your internal team or from outside. But compared to Google, you can share anywhere. You can share anyone. Okay, let's say in my case, I share with my other file, which is I just created just now. The name is, yeah, I'm going to share with me. That's my file. And you see, I will set, okay, I will set the receiver as an editor. You can set it as a viewer or as a commenter. Means if he's a viewer, he only can view. If he's a commenter, he only able to comment. And if he's an editor, definitely he can edit. Okay, let's say for this person, I set him as an editor. Okay, notify the people by sending email to him. Okay, and this is the link. Okay, instead of sending email, maybe you want to share link through your WhatsApp. Yeah, just copy the link. You can copy the link and open your WhatsApp and paste it in the link in your chat. So you can have the same file. Okay. Compared to this method, this one, I will send email to them, to him or to her. But this one, you can copy and share to them. Okay. Good. Now, the one more thing I have to show to you about these settings. Okay. So this setting, it shows editor can change permission and share, or viewers and commenters can see the options to download, print, and copy. So that means you can restrict your viewer. Most of the time, I will turn off this one. Okay, because my viewer, he won't able to edit. He just need to see, so he cannot download it because I want to keep the secrecy. I want to keep the document as private. Okay, I don't want them to download. All right, he cannot print and also cannot copy. But sometimes you have file and you cannot edit because the owner of the file set this to your file. They said that you are as a sharer, you cannot edit. Okay, and sometimes you are editor, you also cannot change the permission. This one set by the owner of the file itself. Okay, if you want to cancel that, you have to call them and tell them that I want the file. That's all. Okay, now the message is very clear. Just send the file. So now just wait for a while. So I send the file. It send this link to my other device. So now I'm opening my other device. Wait, hold on. Okay, here. Okay, so now because I cannot see from here because I only have one screen now. Okay, so I got an email. I got an email that informing me that, oh, Nizam shared a file with you. Okay, so a spreadsheet with me. So the file name there, and then it shows when it's last edited. From the email directly, I can open it. Pump. So once I open, okay, standard. So now once I open it in my device here, okay, definitely on the top side here, you can see there's a name. That's the name who's opening the file right now. Okay, so this is the name who's who's now opening the file. So now the file, the person who's opening the file is, oh, Nizam Zoom. Okay, Nizam Zoom. And guys, from here, if you open detail view, okay, you can see who's the person lah, okay, their birthday, this and that, and yeah, just some details from here. Okay, let's say now it's Nizam Zoom there. Okay, you see there's a red line there. Okay, this color correspond to whoever color from this border. Okay, it correspond to the color from that border. Okay, if I edit here, I add something in here. I type here as test collab. Okay, test collab, and I press enter, and automatically in there, directly you can see there's a test collab. Okay, so if I click here, I myself, and on my device that I see, I'm choosing that part. So if I delete that part, okay, on my friend's device also see that it is deleted. Okay, so this is what we can do. And guys, the good part about this is, because you are using Google Sheet, right? Okay, I think maybe you have heard about Microsoft Teams. All right, but in Google Sheet here, not only you able to send back the email, you're also able to chat with them, send a message to him, to the user there, or you're also able to send a video meeting invite. So that means while doing the file, you can directly from this file itself set the meeting. Okay, where these features we don't have in Microsoft Excel. Okay, these features directly from the file, not from the file, not from other software. From Microsoft Excel, you have to put the file in Microsoft Teams, and then you can calibrate, you can do together in Microsoft Teams. So in Microsoft Excel, you need Teams, but in Google Sheet, you can directly call from here. Okay, so that's why I tell you, collaboration in Google Sheet is superb, but it depends on the needs. Okay, it depends on the needs. Okay, and also you can schedule events. So that means it linked to your calendar, this and that. Okay, but these features haven't found in Microsoft yet. That's why I tell you, Something that you have in your Excel, but something that you have in Excel, you don't have in your Google Sheet. But the thing that you have in Google Sheet, sometimes you don't have in your Excel. Sometimes you don't have inside it, okay? So let's say, now, you know the basically what we can do. We can edit, we can type this and that here, right? Okay. So let's say if I go to share here, quick share actions, okay, I can copy back the link and it show how many people are inside the file now. Okay. So if you go to share back again here, okay, so this time I can edit this person, Nizam Zoom here. I can change his function as the owner, okay, or as a viewer or as a commenter. All right. And here, this generate access, I also can change restricted. Only person with access can open the link. Means if people without access, they cannot open the link. All right. That means I will check the email here. Okay. So you also can set apply anyone with the link. It depends. Sometimes if you want to share, you want to share with others, yes, anyone with the link can open the file. Okay. The second one option there is good. If you try to build a form and they want your user to scan. You want your user to scan the QR code. Okay, they scan QR code, which have the link to this file, and then anyone can access the file and can edit the file in there. Okay, this one is better for more professional works. Okay, and if you ask me, this one more on working together. This one more on collecting data. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so guys, now you see I'm the owner, right? Okay, on the editor here, I know you can change to viewer, commenter, or editor here. If I transfer the ownership, it means only I, the owner, able to transfer the ownership of the file. So now I transferred it, pump. Okay, I transfer to this person. You will be owner until this person accept ownership. Okay, I send invitation. Okay, that means I'm sending the ownership of this file to the another person, to Nizam Zoom. So in my file, the other device here, there's another invitation. It tells me that Nizam, you invite you to own the spreadsheet. Okay, so if I say yes, accept, so now my other device is the owner of the file. Okay, so say if I just done here, okay, now I still have the file. But if I click here on the share, okay, you see, it changed the owner already. Okay, it changed the owner. So we are not sending link to other file. Okay, so guys, a good thing about this is if you are leaving the company or if you are changing another project, you are continuing on another project. You are running one project here, so now you want to change to another project, and whilst another person is taking care of your previous project, you don't have to send the file. Just change the ownership, as it's just that. Okay, this is very wonderful for collaboration. So if you ask me, yep, I like this. I like this so much. Okay, good. Guys, you see, oh, I forgot something. Now I close my editing panel in this device, in my other device. You see, on top of this, no access from other person. No more access from other person. Okay. So if the owner of the file here, okay, it start to access the file, Excel Academy. Okay, you start to access. Now you see, it shows access there. Nice. Okay. All right. And this is version history. Oh, all right. Okay. This is normal. It's a version history. You can click and you can recall it back. And these features we have in Excel. Guys, these features, which is what we call the edit version history, we have in Excel. Okay. So that feature we have. Okay, why do I tell you this? Because sometimes sometimes whoever joined this training right now, maybe you are using Excel right now and you are considering Google. Or maybe you are using Google and you are considering Excel, or you are using Google and you plan to improve the skill of your Google. Yeah, so I'm telling you the pro and con of these two devices or these two things, these two software, right? I hope you understand that. Okay, let's say the owner of this file here, I want him to change the owner back to me. Okay, let me change the owner back to me. He owned everything. Now he didn't want to send it back to me. Okay, wait, give me a second. I'm going to change the okay, split cell. Let's see, manage access. Good. Okay, so I'm going to change this one. Okay, change him. Okay, sorry. Oh, okay, myself, huh? I want to change the ownership of this file. Later it's okay lah. Okay, see guys, sorry, I forget to tell you. So if the owner of the file, he removed me. Okay, now he removed me. Okay, if I try to update this one, no. Okay, because he removed me from the access. Okay, so as a user, I can always request for access. All right, so that's how we do it. It's very easy. Okay, good. Why can I say my Google Sheet? It's okay. I just do a new one. Okay, so that's about collaboration. So if you ask me, Nizam, what's so good about collaboration in Google Sheet? Why is it better than Excel? Because of that. It's super easy, intuitive design, and yeah, you can just simply start your meeting from here. Okay, good. Now, I stop the share. Okay, so I'm going to share a new screen. Go to the next topic, okay? Yep. Okay, share now. Okay, guys, so now, okay, good. I will see. Okay, so I explained to you about the live editing process, the commenting and discussion, and team collaboration. That's why I tell you, Google Sheet is good for collaborations. Okay, good for collaboration. So you can do your work. Because Google Sheet is so simple, it is not as heavy as Excel. Remember that. Excel that you have in your PC, quite heavy because it is a software. Google Sheet is an apps. Okay, apps is much more simpler. Okay, compared to your software. All right, good. Now let's go back here. Next. Now the next topic is automate with formula, save time and boost productivity. Okay, next. All right. So in Google Sheet, definitely we have formula and functions. Definitely. Most of your favorite formula that you use in your Excel, you can find it here. And it is quite shy for me to tell you that most of the new formula that Microsoft Excel 365 have, your Google Sheet have. Yes, they have it. Google Sheet have more new formula, such as too cold. But it depends on what version you are using. What version of Microsoft Office you are using, then you know what I'm talking about. If at your office you are using Microsoft Excel 365, then you know I'm talking about this formula. Okay, you got too cold, TOCOL. That is new formula in in Excel. Google Sheet had it. Two row, Google Sheet had it. Filter, Google Sheet had it. Filter, not in the sense of filter icon, but formula filter. Yes, Google Sheet have it. X match. Yes, it have it. Yes. Okay. And it's good. Okay. Then ask about VLOOKUP lah. You ask for VLOOKUP. In Google Sheet, they have VLOOKUP. And now VLOOKUP becomes better with the introduction of tables. Because Google Sheet now have tables. It makes your Google Sheets become better. Okay? Become better than ever. All right, good. Now, all right, so build function and formula, okay, simplify calculation, definitely you can. Okay, you can do for data manipulation. Yeah, data manipulation. When we talk about data manipulation, you have to understand, means we are changing, we are manipulating the data. Okay, let's say like I have a data in column. Now I want to change it to row. Yeah, in Google Sheet, they have that formula. They can do that for you. Okay. Right. By formalizing this function, people can enhance their productivity, yada, yada, yada. Okay, no problem with that. Next. Okay. So this is some examples of formula that you have in Google Sheet. SUMIF, you got VLOOKUP, and you can do this data analysis with efficiency. Okay. All right. So I think maybe in Excel, maybe you have tried SUMIF, or maybe you haven't. Maybe you only tried sum, and maybe you haven't tried SUMIF. But in Google Sheet here, if you're using SUMIF, it have quite similar, not quite, it have similar, it give you similar output with the Excel and also sim with your VLOOKUP. Okay, let me show you about this. Okay, I will explain to you about this formula and I will show to you about new formula that we can use in Excel. In Excel, no, in Google Sheet, I'm so sorry. Okay, we can use new formula in Google Sheet. Okay, good. And yeah, next. Okay. So these are the tips if you want to do calculation and you want to do data analysis. Okay, automation tools like array formula. Yes, automation tools such as array formula. If you ask me, Nizam, what is array formula? Array formula is a formula that is run by how to call it? It not run by cell. You know, it run like one in one bar, in one group like that. Okay, and we also have this conditional formatting, same like what you have in your Excel. Let's say you want any data that is higher than this number or lower than that number, it become that color. Yeah, we have conditional formatting. Okay, and we also can have this efficiency in data and automation, like tips or automating calculation. That means your calculation will be automated. Guys, when I say automated, it is not like it's not like maybe you don't have the idea what is automation. Okay, what's automation? That means automation means if you key in a data, it will automatically calculate on another sheet or on another page or another side of the formula. Okay, all right. Next, I think okay, good. Now this one is the last part. No, let me explain to you about this. Okay, let me explain to you about the formula. All right, let me explain to you about the formula. Let me share the screen. Okay, good. Good sheets. Make myself smaller. I think I'm too big. Small is better. Good. Share. Okay, good. I'm there. Very small. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, guys. This is your Google Sheet. And definitely, I know you know how to write a formula. Guys, because you are using Google Sheet, you are bound to these rules. Whatever you want to do, you have to have a database. Okay? Then you have to have a query. Then you can have your report. This is the flow. This is the flow. Believe me, whatever you want to do, this is the flow of analysis. Okay? If you don't follow this flow, it will make your works become harder and it will make your formula becomes too complicated. Remember, the purpose of we are doing a formula is to make sure others can understand. Please, most of us, when we do a formula, we don't try to make people understand. We only make sure that we understand when we got whatever answer that we want. Guys, please don't be that kind of person. Some people, they use complex formula because they at least he got the answer. But how about others? You always have to think about others when you are running a formula. Okay, I give you one example here. Okay, just now we have some, if, yada, yada, yada. Okay, let's say I always use this one. It's very simple because everybody can understand about this one. Okay, here I get quarter, and here I got my month, same sample here. Here I got some data. Here it's very simple. So I type here as JAN, and you see this one, it works like your Excel. See, when I drag here down, it works like Excel. Okay, it can feel until down, similar with Excel. That's why I tell you, if you are familiar with Excel, there's no problem in writing this formula. And good thing in here, okay, sorry. Oh. Okay, good thing in there, if you type a formula equal RAND, okay, I show you this all the features that we have in our Excel, okay, but you have in Google Sheet so that you can use it. All right, I click there. Okay, low is maybe I put 10, comma, high, maybe I put, let's say 100. Okay, you see, it shows you some idea about the numbers, about the answer there. Just, oh, sorry. Okay, bracket there. And then, oh, cannot. Yeah, okay, so sorry. If you are getting used, and if you know what I'm trying to do now here, okay, now you should understand that in, in Google Sheet, you cannot press Control Enter. You're only able to press Enter. Okay, why do I need to press Control Enter? Because in Excel, if you press Control Enter, you apply all of this formula into all of the selected part. Okay, it will apply everything, but it's okay. Just a small hiccup there. No worries about that. So now this one got formula. Okay, this is actually the same thing that I do in Excel. Okay, I just copy this one, then I paste it, and here you also can find similar features. Paste value only or paste format only. Only that in Excel, this paste option, they have more option. They have more features. Only because only in Excel have that. So don't worry. Okay, the one is okay. All right. Height. Okay. All right. So don't worry. I paste value only. The same features I do in Excel. So now it works like this. Okay, guys. Now let's say here I got Q1. Okay, Q1, good. And here maybe I got my Q2, and here maybe I got my Q3, and here maybe I got my Q4. You know, Q4. That should be good. Okay, let's say I have this. Okay, I have this, like, and I do like this. Okay, I have that, and I do like that. And what normally we do is we merge. And here also we merge. Because I'm too lazy to merge, I just drag down. Okay, I'm too lazy to merge, I just drag down. So normally we do this. This is the common practice that we do in our Google Sheet. But now, after this, we don't need to do this anymore. Okay, I understand. You do this and then make a box there, and then here on top, you make it bold like that, and then you turn on something that we call as filter for funnel there. That's your filter here and there. And let's say if you choose here only you choose here only Q1, you choose OK, and then it works like that perfectly for you. But guys, remember, okay, look at here. When I do this filter in Google Sheet, okay, when I do this kind of filter in Google Sheet, it shows like this. But if you do the same in Excel, it won't show like this. Okay? Okay, it won't show like this. That's what I tell you. If you are using Google Sheet, it is more brute. Okay, it's more brute compared to Excel. But if you want to use any of it, then it should be okay. Now, okay, all right, okay. Here, I just make sure that this one looks nice, and I just make sure that it is in the middle. How to make it in the middle? Here, vertical alignment, make it center like that. I'm so sorry, I forgot to do that. Okay, guys. Let's say here. If I want to know the total for Q1. Okay, I want to know the total for Q1. In this case, I can use the formula equals sum if. Okay, a conditional sum across a range. Okay, good, no problem. Pum. Now you ask for range. Okay, so this is your range. Pum. Okay, let's say I choose this range. Pum, 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 pum. That's my range. Okay, comma, criterion is this criteria. That means I want to know what is Q1. Comma, I want to know the sum range, maybe this part. Okay, now I press enter. I only got 16. I only got 16. Okay, this is the hard truth that you have to understand. This shows 16 because you are merging these cells. Okay, these rules apply to Excel also. Okay, remember? Okay, and some people, they do this, just equal sum, and they choose only this part. But the problem is, if you do this, we don't know that you want Q1. Your Google Sheet don't know that you want Q1. Okay, good. All right. So Nizam, how to settle this? You don't merge. We don't merge. After this, if you use your Google Sheet, don't merge. Even though I know maybe some of you do this. Total, and they do this, they do sum. Okay, and then sum everything like this to sum everything. Okay, so now from here, they just filter only for Q1, and they should total there. Okay, now they got this total. Okay, I don't really correct or not. I don't know. All right. Okay, good. Guys, don't. You see, when I use filter here, it so don't help you with your problem. Because we are making mistakes here. You are merging here. Okay? So my advice is don't do this. Do the better way. Don't merge. Oh, sorry. I want to unmerge. How to unmerge? I just unmerge. Don't merge. You have to unmerge everything. Okay? So for this one, you fill it down. Here also just fill down, and here also you fill down, and here also you fill down. Why do you need to fill down? Because this is how your spreadsheet read your data. Okay, let's say if I fill down like this, and now I go to insert. This is the feature I like so much, which is table. I choose blank table here, or I choose, okay, I do like this. I select everything like this, okay, and I go to insert. Maybe I go to tables here. Okay, maybe I can choose column. Okay, good. Sorry. All right, good. In here, let's say you once you've done this, you cannot create a table really. You cannot create a table, but it's okay. No worries with that. Okay. All right. So if I do insert, okay, let's say I choose tables here. Now we got this blank tables, event, task, project, content, etc., 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 etc. Okay, tak cantik situ, I just tambah a new one. There's a new one here. Better. I don't want to disturb my original data. Total, let's say here, I use my blank only. Okay, blank table insert. Okay, you see, when I use this insert table, what do you have? First, you can change your column type. All right, you can change your column type to whatever column type you want. Next, you can change your custom view. Next, you can personalize your table. You can change the table's name. Okay, guys, this is a table. This is basically a table. Okay, let's say if I take this data, okay, and I paste it inside this table, maybe here, pump. Okay, that's my data. And I want to remove all of unnecessary column here because this is the downside of this part. You have to do manual like this one. Okay, maybe they will update later. Okay, here, here also until here, and I will delete it. Okay, good. Now, this column name, maybe I call it as quarter. Okay, quarter. And this column name, maybe we can call it as month. Okay, and this column name, maybe I call as data. Okay, and I can rename this table, Now the table name is table 1, right? I change it to database. Okay, database there. Okay, so that's my table name. Remember, you are able to change the data type here to become a number. Okay, let's say this is a text. You can change it to become a text. That's your text. So here data, you can change it to become a number. Yeah, to become a number. Okay, let's say because this is Excel, this is a Google Sheet table. Over there, I type a status. Status. This status, I can change it to, what? Checkbox or smart chips. Okay, let's say here I change to checkbox. These are all checkboxes. Yeah, this is the feature that we want. Let's say I want to add new one. I want to add one data. Just click here, add one new data there, and it become part of the table. Okay, good. Now, what's so good about this one? Remember about this table name, database? Okay, I want to know the total for Q1 example. Okay, here I try to do the same thing, equal sum. Okay, say I choose sum if. Okay, range, my table name just like database, right? Oh, there, your database. From another side of the sheet. From another side of the sheet. But I'm telling you, these features, if you're very familiar with these features in Excel, it doesn't work similar like Excel. In Excel, you can just simply convert data to become a table. But in Google Sheet, you need to create a table first because this is just the new features in Google Sheet. It haven't polished properly yet. Now, my table database here, I call for the now Q1 for the quarter. Yeah, I need to go and find. I don't need to go and find, I put a comma there and I put my Q1 here. Okay, I put a comma again. Some range from my table database here. I choose database data. There, enter. Now I got my Q1. I don't have to go and visit my sheet. I don't have to go here and visit my sheet. And now if I change the arrangement of this one, example here I type as Q2, I change the data here. Oh no, let's say I change the data here like this. Wow, this is very exciting. Okay, here. Now see here, my Q1 is 149. And I add a new line under this, new data. I add new content here. I type as Q1. Maybe here I type as JAN. And here I type as 17. Or I type as 100. Okay, to make the number visible. Guys, you know what happened? Updated. Yeah, updated. So you don't use this kind of tables anymore. In Google Sheet, we don't use this anymore. Whoever use this, they are outdated. If at your office now you are using Google Sheet and you see people are using this one, you know they are outdated already. With this one, I just simply can just go to Q1 to 54. Here, I just need to drag down, I just drag down and that's my data. And that's my data. Good. And that's my data. Okay. Good. Guys, let's say here, I got status here. Okay. I add new column here. Okay. I add new column here for maybe I type as a status. Maybe I type as remark. Okay, I type it as remark. I use this formula. Equal. All right. If. logical function. If this one, okay, comma, if true, I put as yes, okay, comma, or else I put as, oh, too many S, yes, and then I put as no, pump. Nice, enter first, pump. Guys, automatically it fills until down. You don't have to drag your formula anymore. If you are using Google Sheet and you still drag your formula down, come on guys, call SL Academy and ask them for training. Okay, ask them for training. You know what? Here, I can click here. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I can do that. I'm able to do that. Okay, let's say I have another table. And this table, I add another table here. Okay. Not sure, but insert, sorry, insert. Here I insert a blank table. Okay, I insert blank table like a normal table just now. So here I just add, maybe here I type as reference, the reference table. Okay, I do this one very quick so that we won't waste our time. Reference underscore table here. Here I type JAN, okay, until December. Oh no, until December. I should have some until December. Okay, so these two, I don't need these two. I just right click and remove like you normally do. Okay, just like normally. Okay, so January here, I got here month. I type as month. So here I type as PIC. Who work for that PIC? Okay, so this part, I just remove it. Okay, I just right click and just remove it. Delete the column. Nice. Okay, here belongs to Jane. Okay, here belongs to John. 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 Here belong to Johnny. Okay, here belong to Yoni. And here belong to Adib. Haha. And here belong to Nizam. Okay, here belongs to Fairuz. Okay, and here belongs to Liana. Liana. And here belongs to Nafis. Okay, and here belongs to who else? Okay, Kasim. Okay, and here belong to Alia. Wah, Alia can also can Lia. Here belongs to Teh. 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 Now, guys, you see this is the month, right? These are the months. I type here as PIC. So I just type PIC there. That table become part of the table automatically. So they have to do anything. I is equal VL for your VLOOKUP. Lookup for this name. Okay, sorry. Okay, VLOOKUP. All right. Search key. Okay, comma. I don't have to go and find the table. I just simply type the table name. RE. That's my table name. Reference table. Yes, comma, two, comma, sorted. Yes or no? I think yes. No, true and false. Okay, false. I think, no, I made a mistake. FALSE. Or you put zero. For Google Sheet, put zero. I think yes, pump. Good. Now you see, guys, autofill until down here automatically. So every time I add new data here, come on, let me insert new data now. Okay, it's okay lah. I just insert new one. I just insert new row below. Here I type as Q3 and the name a month here I type as MAR. You look at an A, so look at an A, automatically it become Johnny. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. So this is what we talk about formula. All right. Now, the last part. Sorry, I'm taking too long for that. Okay, I start with this first. Okay, now I'm going to share back the screen here. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Ayo. Okay, sorry. Yeah, like this one. And then change this, choose this one, and then share my screen. This is the problem when you are having only one screen. Okay, I share it. Good, nice. Now, guys, this is about the visualize your data-driven insight. When you have all of that, okay, you can transform your data into a graph. Okay, import. You can change your data from a normal data to become a graph. Yes, like what I have done just now is actually using a formula to build a data set, to build a set for my graph for a better visualization, and you are easy for you to make decision. Okay, let me show you how to create impactful visual, creating charts and graph, and how to customize and how to do that for, of course, for communication. You can answer lah. Okay, now, oh sorry, wait, okay, good. Now, I stop share first. I go back here. Okay, let's say I still stick with this one. I will share my screen. Don't worry. Actually, I'm chasing the time. Okay, I'm chasing. Yeah, Share. Okay, good, nice. This one's very nice. Guys, you know, why do I do this? Why do I need to do this? Because I want to visualize my data properly. Because this one will help me to visualize my data. Okay, this is how I can visualize my data. Imagine if I use this one, can I visualize my data? Definitely I cannot. If I go to insert here and I go to insert chart, it looks weird. All right, it looks weird. You see, they got two gen here. You got two gen there because of this. That's why if I want to present data, I will simplify it like this. For this one, I go to insert, I just go to chart, and that's my chart. This is my chart. Guys, in this chart, basically, you can customize it. You can change your chart type, sorry, chart to data for quarter, so the title there. You can change any type of charts here. Okay, Nizam, I prefer to have a donut. Yeah, that's your donut, guys. There's a donut. Data range selected automatically. The label will be quarter. You can rename it or you can aggregate it totally up. In this case, I did not do anything. Okay, so now if you want to customize, you can click there. You can change the chart style. Okay, you can change the background color, change to whatever color you want. Let's say change to yellow to match to show your boss that this is very important. Don't do that. Okay, all right, and you can also maximize to make it bigger. Okay, you can make it 3D like that. Good. You can change to your pie slice. You can change. This one can change automatically and manually. It doesn't matter at all. But guys, what if I want to present the data by month? These are the data by month. Okay. So do I need to do this? Yes. Share type as GAN. Okay. Until the end of the year, which is I think December only. Okay. I'm so sorry because I cannot see what am I pulling right now. Okay, for this case, I use sum if again. Sum if range will be in my table database. Okay, range will be my table database the month. Okay, I think database, where's my month? PIC. Oh, not database. Oh, sorry. Where do I put it? I'm so sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, the name is quarter. I'm so sorry. I forget the name. Okay, share sum if. Okay, name is database quarter. Okay, I choose database first. Here, I choose quarter. That's my quarter. Okay, comma. And not quarter, but month. I'm so sorry. Month. Pam. Okay, month. You see, automatically, comma. You choose here, and then comma. Data again. You choose from your data there. Okay, so that's total for for January, and you can drag down, and your data will looks like that. Now you can do two type of graphs here. From here, you can choose. You can just simply go to insert. I say you just choose one, it's okay already. You go to insert, you go to chart. So I can choose instead of pie, you choose your line chart. That's your line chart. You see, this line chart is much better because there's no repetitive of gen compared to previous one. The one that I have done previously, we have repeated gen. So now it looks like this. So from here, you can click. Okay, you can add, you can customize, you can edit your chart, you can customize it. Okay, you can add charts, you can change your chart style, you can change your exercise, chart title, axis, etc. And also you can add your legends. Okay, this is an auto legend. You can put your legend on top. That's your legend on top. Okay, your series, the line one, can put the color, name, etc. Yada. I can't go details on this one because the time is very short here. But guys, you see, this helps us a lot. So every time I add my data, now you see, my May is very small. Okay, my May data is very small. Okay, it's very small. Oh, sorry. Okay, my May is very small. If suddenly in my database here, I update and I add new data, maybe I want to add another one data only lah. We can add more. I just insert one by one. Okay, I insert here as May is it okay? May is eight there. Q2. I type it as May and I type this data as 321 example. That's the number I want to enter. Okay, you know what happened? In here, your May increase. And you see from here, you can know which month that have yes or no or yada. Yes, you can do that. Guys, I have a very good news for you. You see how do I do this January just now? I type manually and drag, right? Now, because you are using Google Sheet, you can use this formula. Equal UNI unique formula. call for the table name, database here, okay, and then call for the column, which is the month. You know what happened? That is your month automatically by this formula, which is unique. And this one, if you try to delete, you cannot delete because it belongs to unique formula. It belongs to unique here. Yeah, this happened like this because I do this. Guys, I tell you, if you try to read my formula here, it is much more easy for you to understand, right? If you read this formula, it is super duper easy for you to understand. In this formula, I'm choosing database column month, database column data, compared to previous method that you've been using previously. Okay, you know what you do? You do here and you use sum if. Maybe you have used sum if previously. Okay, you go sum if and then you go to the data here. You know what you do? You choose here like that, right? And then comma, and then you go back to your here, and then you choose here back, and then you go back here, and then you go back here. If you still write your formula like this, guys, I tell you, contact Adib, contact Excel Academy. I got nothing. All the effort, I got nothing. Wow. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake here. No, I got here. Yeah. No, I'm so sorry. Criteria need to be changed. Cannot. Okay, so it's okay. I just changed to H. Basically, I still got nothing. I don't know what's the problem here. See? You see? Which one's more easy for you to understand? This method or this method? Guys, so that's it. So I think that's it. It is 12 already. I hope you learned something from here. Okay, and I hope that at least you got the idea. You can compare. If you are planning to change from Excel to Google Sheet, okay, you have to have a good reason. And if right now you are using your Google Sheet for your work, you should know how to handle it properly. Okay, good. Okay, I think I will pass the mic back to Adib. Okay, Adib, the floor is yours.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Nizam. Let me share my screen first. All right. So thank you, Mr. Nizam, for the excellent
Yep.
presentation. There's a lot of input and insights gained today. All right.
Thank you, Caroline.
Since there are no questions, all right. The video recording of this session will be available on our YouTube channel at Excel Academy Malaysia by tomorrow. Now, let me inform you guys about our upcoming training session. If you are interested in enrolling in one of these courses, please feel free to contact us. All right, we have digital marketing training, digital marketing masterclass, digital marketing professional in April. And we also have CapCut for video marketing, Canva AI Bootcamp, also in April, digital marketing training, introduction to AI tools, enhancing office productivity, ChatGPT and AI tools, content creation and marketing. And then social media marketing also in April. We also have Microsoft training, Microsoft Excel Basic Level by Mr. Nizam himself. It is on 9 April. So we also have Microsoft Excel Intermediate and Advanced level uh, on 15 and 16 April. Introduction to Power BI, Microsoft Power BI with AI tools, data analysis and visual reporting. And lastly, we also have human resources training, understanding the Employment Act 1955 and latest amendments. All right, I think that's it. Thank you all for your participation and have a great day. Once again, thank you, Mr. Nizam.